Awful waffles. Awful waffles.
How's that phone going?
Fine.
Working out good over there?
Yeah, did you push record?
I don't know if I did or not.
It's down.
The sound of your phone hitting the table?
Yeah.
Awesome. How do we start this?
I don't know.
You started off.
Hi. Welcome to this month's episode of Awful Waffles. I'm Nick.
I'm
Along
Mark.
with me is my husband.
Did you forget how to talk?
No, I'm talking fine.
Hi, this is Nick. You almost...
I
almost sound like... You ever hear David Lynch? The director, David Lynch? You almost sound like David Lynch.
I sound like Fran Drescher.
Hi, this is Nicole.
I sound like Fran Drescher. I do. I have a very Syracuse, New York accent. Like
Hello and welcome to this week's episode.
Oh, you didn't like my introduction?
Of the Awful Waffles podcast with Mark
and Nicole.
You gotta give the listeners at home a little bit of a radio voice.
You want my radio voice?
Yeah, you have like a little bit of a radio voice.
I don't think I have.
A little bit of an inflection.
And Nicole.
I didn't say scream.
Damned if I do, damned if I don't.
Okay, talking's not your strong suit.
Motherfucker.
Welcome to the Awful Waffles podcast. Holidays caught up with us. Kids weren't going to bed till like 2 in the morning. I was playing a lot of video games. I recently discontinued a podcast I was doing for 5 years and started a new podcast. The new podcast, I think I mentioned it. No, I didn't mention it in the last pod, but you tried to give up the ghost on it.
I did.
The new podcast that myself and Rob and Chris, or Some Ideas Bastards, we discontinued that, as I mentioned, and we started the Cryptonaut podcast, which is all about like cryptids and cryptozoology and aliens, paranormal phenomenon, and all kinds of fun.
Cool.
We're talking about monsters and scary shit, so check it out.
Very cool.
We're on Facebook, we're on Twitter, we're on Instagram, we're everywhere. So there's the plug for my other show.
Oh, okay.
And for this show, I can do our plugs, too. We are now available on Spotify.
We are?
Yeah, Awful Waffles. Yeah, if you're on Spotify, you can...
We were never on Spotify before?
No, it's just recently, I believe, that it became available. Or I forgot that I already mentioned it, and in that case, I'm a jackass.
So what's the other thing we're on?
We are on iTunes. We are on Stitcher Radio.
Stitcher, that's what I like.
We're on Google Play, and we're on Spotify now.
Very nice. YouTube still? Do we do?
Oh, yep. And our episodes are also available on YouTube as a way to back up the episodes, so that we always have kind of like an archive. That way,
it's double excitement.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. That way,
feels really high.
What feels high?
This.
Just bring the mic a little bit. Just sit a little bit square more into the mic and bring it closer to you.
I got the boob problem.
This is episode 20-something, and your boobs are still an issue.
I mean, they're going to be They are.
Boobs are just going to be an issue?
An issue for my whole life. My boobs are my issue.
All right. So the holidays came and went.
Yes,
happy
yes,
2018, everybody. We're happy to be back.
We are.
Christmas was fun.
Ringing the new year.
Yeah, ringing the new year. We actually had a pretty nice New Year's. It was pretty mellow.
Yeah, it was just us
here
at home. Big dinner with the kids.
Yeah, you made a great dinner. We kind of hung out with the kids. We got to finally watch the new Dick Clark's New Year's Rockin' Eve.
We did. We never get to watch it.
For the last
10 years.
Was it 10 years?
Well,
really?
Not 10 years, but probably at least 7. We stopped going out once we had kids. We have not gone out on New Year's.
No, I'm talking about that for years we've been trying to watch New Year's Rockin' Eve, but we have to watch the offshoot Rockin' Eve.
For I want to say for the last 6 years.
Since we cut cable?
Yeah, so that would be 6 years ago.
Yeah. Was it about 6 years ago?
Yeah, because we had it the first year we lived at our other house.
Yep.
And then we decided we didn't really need it.
Mm-hmm. And then we suffered through the offshoot Rockin' Eve presented by Nivea. Or
Yeah. You know what, though? It was funnier.
It was funnier, yeah. Yeah, so this is the first Rockin' Eve that I've seen in quite a while.
And how'd you feel about it, Mark?
You know, actually, I thought it was kind of cool. I did
too.
Yeah, baby, you gotta.
I gotta what?
And you've got to get in the mic, honey.
I gotta get comfortable.
Okay, so you try to get comfortable. I thought it was cool, actually. I know it was, Ryan Seacrest and...
Jenny McCartney.
Was it kind of weird that Jenny McCarthy just kind of came out of nowhere and she looked like she belonged in the Joker's goon gang from Tim Burton's Batman?
She's done it for years with him, I think.
Has she really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, she's done it for years with him.
Huh. Really?
Yeah.
All
so
right.
that's what her thing is, I guess, now.
This to do the New Year's Rockin'.
Yeah, I think we watched it. No, we tried to watch it last year and we couldn't.
Really?
Yeah. But I knew she was on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Performance-wise, I'm going to say, I think Mariah Carey stole the show.
I'm a Britney.
Really? You're a Britney bitch?
I'm a Britney
no.
bitch.
Britney was good. I mean,
Britney was good. Britney...
Yeah. No, she was real good.
Mariah sang fantastic, but Mariah has a better voice.
Right.
But Mariah was about as exciting as Dry Toast.
She sang Hero. How dare you?
I know, but her performance is she
doesn't,
boring.
after last year's bombshell of a disaster, where she just gave up and she was like, fuck all y'all, I don't care anymore. Mm-hmm. This was her year to come back and to show everyone that Mariah's not fucking around.
Yeah, she sang fantastic, but to watch her, she's boring.
Really?
Yeah.
You're not a big Mariah Carey fan?
No.
Huh, okay. I kind of figured that,
You know what? I don't like her divaness.
Really? That's one of her... That's the best part about her.
I don't find it charming. I find it annoying.
Really?
Really.
Okay.
Why?
I don't know. That's kind of... I mean, she's a legit diva. She's not some trailer trash chick wearing a shirt that says diva with no teeth. She's a real diva.
She is a real diva.
I'm kind of upset about your stance on Mariah Carey. I'm not going to lie. I can't believe...
Why are you taking it so personal?
Because she's
I didn't say I
Mariah
hate your
Carey.
mom. I just said I thought Mariah Carey's boring.
Don't ever compare my mother and Mariah Carey. How dare you sully Mariah's name?
Oh, my God.
How dare you? I don't know. I thought her performance was great. She even had a little bit of like a little throw out there where she was like, oh, I was supposed to have hot tea, but I don't have any, but that's okay. I was like, oh, they didn't get her hot tea.
I know that I saw on Instagram that she
had a little cup of tea. Yeah,
like 2 in the morning.
Yeah, and not for nothing. Okay, her saying that, probably just shooting a jab out or whatever, just kind of like making light of it. But considering how cold it was, because we are currently in the, what is it called? The
bomb clone?
The bomb cyclone? Mm-hmm. Solar cyclone? No. Winter cyclone? I think it's bomb cyclone.
Oh, I thought it was a bomb clone.
So it's cold as shit out.
Oh, I know. I definitely said she's the better singer. Totally.
And she has to stand up there and perform and sing. She ain't dancing much nowadays.
That's what I'm just saying. Like, she just is like, I don't know. Maybe...
I think we're at a crossroads in our relationship.
Oh,
this is going to put our marriage to the test.
This is going to be the straw that breaks the camel's back, isn't it?
No, I can't believe that you are not on the Mariah Carey train. And I'm not saying that I'm not on Britney, but...
I would prefer... I thought Britney was more fun. See, it would be like, who would I want to be friends with? I want to be hanging out with Britney.
Oh, fuck that. I want to hang out with Mariah.
Mariah's a lot of work. You think you want to hang out with Mariah. Dude, you don't even like when I'm like, what's your problem?
The amount of cocaine involved in Mariah's life has got to be piles and piles
I don't
and
think
piles.
No, because she would be excited about shit, and she's just not. She lacks luster.
You think? Okay, all right. Okay.
I think that she's not like...
And again, I do like Britney Spears. Her Instagram's a little weird, but I like...
I think that in life I would be more of a Britney than a Mariah.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah.
Hey, yeah, totally.
Me?
Yeah.
You don't think so?
No, you are the definition of Britney Spears. I don't know, you just are. If someone was to be like, Mark, is your wife more like Britney Spears or Mariah Carey? I'd be like, she's definitely more like
I'm
Britney
definitely
Spears.
more like...
You'll shave your fucking head and go nuts. There's no doubt. Speaking of shaving heads and going nuts, I'm just going to adjust this for you right here.
Okay, because you're going to go nuts.
You're absolutely just killing me. Okay.
All right.
So, yeah, no, I think you're definitely more Britney.
So,
and her performance was good. I mean, she's been around since I was a teenager. Literally.
I know. I was the same teenager.
And she's still doing it.
I know, and she looks fantastic.
Yeah, no, she looks great. She looks totally great.
She does. And Mariah's been around since I was a teenager, too. Probably before I was a teenager.
See, I've had a crush on Mariah longer than I have on Britney, and it always seemed like Mariah was more attainable for me.
Than Britney?
Yeah, if given the chance between the two, I think I could woo Mariah better than I could woo Britney.
Did you see her diamond rings? Mark,
okay,
you don't even like when I said, we go through a drive-thru at McDonald's. Or not McDonald's, we are at Dunkin' Donuts. I like ice in my hot black coffee. You roll your eyes every time I ask for it.
Because you can't.
Mariah on national TV was complaining about not having tea.
Oh, so you're saying like the nuisance factor would not
You
be...
would never be able to.
Yeah, but she has people for that, not me. I'm just there to hang out with Mariah and do my thing. I'm free to be me with Mariah. Britney wants to be involved. Mariah just wants me around to be the arm candy.
Oh.
Yeah, see? She doesn't care about... She
doesn't care about
She has
me.
assistants and all kinds of shit that she can be like, get me a Mocha Fopa Choca Loca or whatever stupid drink people get.
I've never once ordered a Mocha Choca fucking Loco.
No, but you order some bizarre ass shit for coffee.
I don't. Black coffee with a few ice cubes. I know it's super bizarre.
What's your iced coffee drink?
Oh, when I get an iced latte with skim milk and whipped cream, but no sugar.
Iced latte, skim milk, whipped cream, no sugar. 4 things.
Yeah.
Those are 3 too many.
Can you have a hard time?
I'm giving you.
Are those too many words for you to say?
I'm giving you the thumbs down. That's what you get.
I've used my allotted words for the day. Mark only has a certain amount of words he can use.
No, I'm a firm believer in coffee that when you get coffee, you get it black, and that's it. You don't fuck around. You don't be that person.
You like all sorts of weird shit. Just because I want it the way I want it.
Back to Dick Clark's New Year's Rockin' Eve. I forgot that Dick Clark died.
Oh,
I really did. Because like halfway through, I'm like, the fuck is Dick? I'm like, oh, R.I.P. Dick, he died. Yeah, poor Dick Clark. So yeah, no, actually, I think that the New Year's show was kind of fun. Who else performed? There was Britney, there was Mariah, Queen Mariah, and who else? A lot of them were kind of forgettable. They
were.
You know who was really cool, and I love her records is Kelly Clarkson.
I know. So nobody here in New York. We liked all the LA people. Because Kelly Clarkson was. Well, no,
you liked him. I liked Mariah. She was in New York. Yeah, no, but Kelly Clarkson is like legit an awesome artist. Like she is. Yeah, she's really good. She's cool.
She's fantastic.
Yeah, she's really good. I think I gave her one year on like my top 10 list of records that came out. It was like Kelly Clarkson was on there.
Do you have top 10 lists? Like, who do you have these lists to?
I put them on the internet, or we used to talk about them on RIP EMB.
Oh.
Yeah, we talk about our top 10 list. Do you have a top 10 list for 2018? That's a good transition.
Of records?
I'm sorry, 2017.
I'm in love with Post Malone.
Okay, so let's say that. Let's say 2017, the year of 2017. Like whether it's artists or records or whatever, the movies, comics. Like, what do you like your top 5?
Of all of them? Like, I don't have like top...
Just anything. TV shows, movies, music, whatever.
Oh, we'll do TV shows because I probably can name those better.
Okay.
Let's see. I loved Stranger Things. That was probably my favorite. Oh, I got to start with 5, right?
Yeah, start with 5.
Okay. The Santa... What is it, that Drew Barrymore show?
Santa Clara Diet?
Yep, I liked that.
That was good.
A lot.
That was fun.
And then I liked, I'm trying to think of all the things I've watched. Oh, and then I liked the show She's Gotta Have It. I just watched that, and I loved that.
Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt?
Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt would be 3.
Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt.
Nice. And then I would probably say Game of Thrones and then Stranger Things. I love Stranger Things.
Okay, cool.
Didn't we just watch something? Dark. I really liked that show.
On Netflix, Dark? Yeah, Dark was cool.
That was super cool. Like, I find myself, now that we watched it, wondering what's going on now.
Dark has got you concerned about the time-space continuum?
Yes, it does. And now I'm like, I wonder what those guys are doing. I hope they're okay. What happens? What's going to happen?
Okay, I mean...
Ulrich, I want to know.
Okay. Ulrich. Ulrich, I want to know.
We watched the show, and it was awesome. And it's on Netflix, and it's called Dark.
It's a German show. I would recommend watching it subtitled and not dubbed.
Why? The dubbed, you get so used to it, though.
Yeah,
like, it doesn't bother me at all. After, like, the first, like, half hour.
I have to actually go back and watch it because the dub totally throws me off.
Oh, see, I loved completely. It is unique, I'd have to say, to get used to that. Yeah. But I didn't mind it. I loved the show.
The show was great. The show was an excellent show. Mm-hmm. But, again...
I loved Stranger Things. And then Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt. I feel like that's another... Like, I'm a little bit of each of those characters.
You're a little bit of Kimmy Schmidt?
Yeah.
Really?
A little bit.
Okay.
Like where I would do something silly.
Well, explain to the audience what exactly happens in Kimmy Schmidt.
Kimmy Schmidt is this girl who's a bunker girl. They call her the mole people.
Okay. So they were a part of like a religious cult and they got
and they're
stuck underground,
yeah,
right?
and the guy keeps them underground, and then they get found, and she goes to New York and she like lives this life with Titus, this guy, and Titus Andromedas, and he's got like all these personalities, and he's like a geisha in one, and like,
he's pretty funny actually.
He's hilarious. And
he's
they
actually
live, like,
really good.
This like, I don't know, in this bad part of New York City, and then they have this crazy, I think her name, is it Vivian? I don't remember the old lady's name. And she's there, and then she works for this super rich lady, and it's just hilarious. And I just love, like, they're all super crazy and super theatrical, and I just feel that I'm a little bit of every one of those characters. So, I think that might be bumped up to number 2. I don't know.
Okay, so you're a bunker girl?
I could see myself being a bunker girl a little bit. Not a bunker girl, but like a more like some of the stuff Kimmy does, like how she's like a little bit like.
Well, yeah, but the character's that way because she was stuck in a bunker for most of her life because she was in some weird religious cult.
Yeah, she got abducted.
So I think the question is, and we'll put this to the listeners: could Nicole get sucked into being into a religious cult as her husband? I'm going to say yes.
Wow,
you are a total target for a religious cult. Not saying that I'm not.
You totally
because I've been
are.
Fighting for this chaos altar magic.
That's never
chaos
gonna
magic
happen.
Altar. It technically happened, and you won't let me have it. So I'm sure if there was some weird chaos magic thing that I could join, like I would probably like the Golden Dawn.
Yeah, but you'd forget that I hate being told what to do. I would be like, no, I'm not buying your mattress.
That's true. Okay, all right. I'm going to say for my top 5. Kind of want to break it up a little bit here. I don't necessarily want to do all just movies because I watch
just
more
do shows.
Just movies and shows.
Just do shows.
Just shows?
Just shows.
Okay. I'll say clearly Game of Thrones, number 5, because I love Game of Thrones.
So 5 is your worst.
Well, no.
You gotta, like,
yeah, I'm gonna
number
do this.
1 is the best.
Okay, I'm gonna do it. Okay, number 1, Stranger Things. Number 2, Rick and Morty. No, I'm sorry. Number 1, yeah, Stranger Things, Rick and Morty, Game of Thrones, Star Wars Rebels, the cartoon. The cartoon's awesome.
You.
Yeah. And it's a lot of Netflix stuff out there. There's so many good. The Punisher.
The Punisher?
The Punisher was really good, yeah.
Ooh, what was that other Netflix show I watched? The Legion?
The show just Legion?
Yeah, I loved that, too.
Good. That's actually coming back in, I think this year, actually. The new season starts up.
What's up with all these shows not starting until 2019?
Yeah, actually, Rick and Morty, as I mentioned, is not coming back till 2019, and Game of Thrones isn't coming back till 2019. I think it's just a production thing.
Yeah, well, it turns me off.
Yeah. It doesn't give you the boner?
No,
is that what you're
it does not
saying?
give me the boner.
Okay, it turns you off.
But it turns me off. Like, I want to be like...
So if I was trying to get you like in the mood and I'm all like, oh yeah, Nicole, no, I'm not coming till 2019. You're just like, oh my God, I don't even care, Britney bitch. That's what you're going to do?
That's what I would say.
All right.
I'm like, Britney bitch.
That's funny. Oh my God, our laughs mimic each other. Oh, Jesus.
They say couples start to look alike. I guess.
Start to look alike? Oh,
yeah, have you ever?
Jesus.
Oh my God, they do. You can pick people who are couples together.
Not really. I think
yes, you can. I swear to God.
I think that you and I have not gotten to that stage yet.
No, we have completely different styles in life.
Totally.
We're never going to look alike. I'm never going to grow a beard and get tattoos.
Well, no, but I mean, if people were to look at us in a crowd,
they might not.
They wouldn't say, "Oh, that's his wife."
No, but you can do it to other people. Like I can do it, and I'm like, you two are together. I'm really good at it, actually.
Okay. So you play like your own matchmaker game out in public?
Sometimes.
It's kind of weird.
Sometimes I do. Sometimes
do you start looking for the people on Facebook?
No.
Do you face stalk them?
No.
I see the look in your eyes.
No, I don't face like random strangers. I don't even know their names.
Maybe you want to know their names.
Yeah, I don't.
All right.
My cat personality does not want to know their names.
Cat-like person. The cat has not been excited about the bomb cyclone.
No, she hasn't left the house in days.
No, she hasn't. Well,
much like me.
yeah, you haven't left the house either. What the fuck?
I did today.
You've been on break from school for how long now?
Since like the second week in March, April, December.
Holy shit. How much? I mean, you've only had one beer.
I know.
Jesus, and you haven't. So since the second week of December, and it's now we are recording this on January
6th. It's my sister's
6th.
birthday.
Yeah. What up, Ash? Happy birthday. So you've left the house twice.
I have not.
Yeah,
I've gone out for
twice.
Just last week. I used to know.
It's
I've worked 3 days this week. What do you expect?
Moving on. I think for our first story for 2018 is actually from 2017.
So I got a question.
Okay.
About your story. Am I going to shut down?
You might.
Am I going to stop listening?
It's not political. I'm not going to talk about like the possible,
Nope.
financial collapse. Nothing.
Okay.
I'm not going to talk about 45 as we call them here. Okay. I'm not going to talk about it.
What about penises?
Penises? Yeah, it does involve penises.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Are you ready for this? Okay. You're going to have a lot of questions, okay? But I want you to hold your questions till the end. Feel free to make comments.
At the end?
As I'm reading, you can make comments.
But no questions?
No, just like a lecture. Just hold your questions for a little bit.
But I could be like to the girl next to me.
Yep.
What the fuck is he saying?
And that's exactly how we're going to do this, baby. That's my girl. Okay, here we go. This was published on Thursday, December 28th, the year 2017. This comes from the metro.co.uk, so this is from across the pond. Are you prepared for this headline?
Yeah.
Woman rode motorbike naked, got fingered in the street, and punched a blind man.
All right.
Are you ready?
Like,
this is a woman.
Yeah, but like what?
I understand the questions that you have. What I just presented to you is a headline.
I just
for
have
a
question. Like, where is that headline? Okay, like you couldn't have found.
Well, it's from the Metro.
What is
this? Is like their version of like the New York Post. You ever read the New York Post?
No.
It's terrible and amazing at the same time. It's one of my favorite papers.
Yeah, but like, is that too dirty to say? Like, you can't say that on television.
Fingered?
Yeah.
No, I think if you're a 15-year-old kid, it's perfectly normal to say.
I know, but you're an adult. Can you say that?
Can I say it? I can say anything I want.
I know, but should you say that?
First Amendment that my Second Amendment protects. Oh, don't tread on me.
I'm saying, like, is it a little raunchy?
Is this raunchy? No, not at all.
Okay.
Probably. Look it.
What?
We have this thing on this podcast that the listeners might not know. There are times during this podcast where I can see Nicole's soul leave her eyes, okay? And what we used to do is we used to cut and we used to edit it. The new path of this podcast for 2018 is I will not let, even if Nicole's soul leaves her eyes, I will forge on. I will continue. I will live in the awkward silence. I will live.
I do. I totally leave you hanging when I don't like. Yeah,
it does.
Silence. It stresses me out. I'm going to be like.
So here we go. Okay.
I might have to have you start running your stories by me first.
Oh, no. No, because this is real life. There's a lot of stuff that we cut out from a lot of pods that because you got nervous. Well, guess what? Get prepared to get nervous. Okay?
Why do you want to do that to me?
Because, ready. Here we go. A woman has been jailed and banned from entering Woking after she punched a blind man and was caught in the middle of a sex act in the street. Natasha Claus, 36, was described as a mess by a judge after she turned up to court 4 hours late to be handed a 13-month prison sentence. Real quick, have you ever been in front of a judge?
No.
I have twice. If the judge tells you you're a mess, that's not good. You might be asking Mark, why were you in front of a judge?
I know why you were in front of a judge.
I was in front of a judge.
Skateboarding?
Yes, illegal skateboarding. I'm a fucking rebel. Don't tell me what to do. Don't tell me where I can and cannot fucking skateboard.
He's a badass.
I'll skateboard. Yeah, I did get put in cuffs. Okay.
Would you skateboard there again?
What's that?
Would you go skateboard right now there?
Yeah, totally, in a heartbeat. And I'd be like, fuck you, cop.
Even though you're retired.
Yeah, I'm 30. I'm almost 40. I don't give a fuck. Fuck you.
And then I'll have the ice for you.
Yeah. All right. The judge revealed that she had also been caught riding through the Surrey town naked on a motorbike, but added that she was not being sentenced for that particular incident. So riding naked on a motorcycle, judge is fine. She's still a mess. She pleaded guilty. She pleaded guilty outraging public decency after she was caught in the middle of a sex act by that Judge Peter Ross said was no doubt for money. Prosecutor John Upton said she was spotted in Goldsburg Road, Woking, being fingered by a man on the July 29th.
Yeah.
We continue. A mother with her 2 children asked her to stop, and Claus responded by threatening to punch the woman.
Ew.
When she was arrested at the scene, police said her jeans were pulled up. Her knickers were in her handbag. Do you know what knickers are?
Undies.
Pantaloons. Yes. Mr. Upton told Guildford Crown Court that she was in the habit of befriending vulnerable men, then taking advantage of them. Trouble flared when one of these men was threatened with being kicked out of his flat by the local council because of her antisocial behavior. They argued that Claus attacked him because he was registered blind. He couldn't tell if it was her palm or fist.
Aww.
When being arrested for the attack, she assaulted 2 police officers, calling them it's blurted out. I can't really tell what it is, but it's probably not a very good thing to call an officer. Defense barrister Timothy Leet, I wanted to be a defense barrister, said that she was addicted to inhaling butane gas, leading Judge Moss to tell her, "Your life is a mess." Give me your best English accent.
I don't have one.
Your life is a mess.
And Charlie always says, top of the morning.
Top of the morning to you. Your life is a mess.
And he calls everybody a mate.
The judge added, any assault on a vulnerable person is very serious indeed, as is in any attack. The police officers have a moral obligation to protect these people. The judge also made reference to a further incident, saying, I had the impression there was a reference to her riding around on a motorbike with no clothes on. But that has nothing to do with the charges today, he told her. You're a mess. Your life is a mess. I spoke to your son earlier, and it is a testament to something in your son's life that he's never been to court and finds this whole situation awful. She is not winning Mother of the Year.
Aww.
I added that part in.
You did?
Yeah, no, that was
the
me.
judge
That wasn't
didn't
the
say
judge.
that?
No, that was me being like, you're a terrible mother. I have made a criminal behavior order against you, restricting your movements and behavior. So she was jailed for 3 months for the assault on the blind man, and 2 months for each attack on the police officer, 2 months for being racist to one of the officers, which I didn't realize you could get charged with that, 1 month for outraged public decency, and another month for abusing the woman who asked her to stop the sex act. She was also jailed for 4 months for breaching a suspended jail sentence. This fucking lady is a maniac.
Yeah, she is.
That's a lot. She did a lot.
She should go to jail.
You think this is all jailable offenses?
I think that you maybe.
Okay.
You don't?
What do you? I'm playing devil's advocate here.
No.
Of course, I believe she should go to prison or jail. Yeah, you can't hit anybody in life.
No.
No matter how much you might want to, no matter how much they might deserve it, you can't hit anybody. Okay,
Yeah.
let alone a blind person. Now, apparently, she's a prostitute who likes to ride a motorbike naked. Got fingered in town square. Okay,
It's disgusting.
it's part of life, honey.
No, it's not. It's not part of my life where I ever have to witness that. That is not my life.
No, it's a part of life. You don't have to witness it.
No, exactly.
So the mother was with her 2 small children.
I would be so pissed.
You would probably, yeah, I would be pissed too.
Yeah.
So the mother witnesses this and asks her, like, ma'am, could you please refrain from being fingered in front of my children? This is highly inappropriate. And quite frankly,
Let's
this
just
is
call it digitally stimulated.
digitally, you say the word fingered?
Not on top.
This is England. It's different over there in our homeland. It's totally different.
Yeah, they have much.
Defense barrister, whatever, Kingsley Lead, whoever the hell the guy's name was, he wasn't feeling it either.
Yeah, exactly. He shouldn't be.
Okay. All right.
That's gross.
So riding around naked on a motorbike, not really a big deal. Probably not a good idea.
Yeah.
Getting fingered in public, in front of people, in front of children,
It's
really
a terrible idea.
Really bad. public indecency, not good. You're definitely going to go to jail for that. Hitting the blind guy that you're his prostitute, I don't know. I mean, how hard did she really hit him? He said, listen, his exact words were, I couldn't tell if it was her fist or her palm.
Well.
All right, so that might be a case of man up. Just saying. Just saying. Not saying it's good to hit anybody. You should never hit anybody.
I think the lady's a mess, and maybe she needs some help more than jail.
Okay.
Maybe she needs a little. You know what she needs?
Now,
you know when little
she's
kids...
addicted to huffing butane.
Exactly.
Okay, which I think might be the core of the story.
Exactly.
Is that there's a reason that you're riding your motorbike and you're getting digitally manipulated in public, and it's because you're fucking huffing butane.
Exactly.
Okay.
And maybe she needs some help.
Okay, so maybe
That's
she
what
needs.
I think. So maybe that. What did she get? 120 days.
I forget exactly what it was, but the judge was less than pleased with her. Called her a mess.
That she needs to simmer down. She's
She's
to go
take
a break.
She has an exciting life. You can't deny it.
I don't want that much excitement.
The lady is the epitome of excitement.
Dude, I don't like when I have to. I don't want that much excitement. Like the excitement that we have, I'm over.
She has no job, clearly.
Yeah. Well,
do you see the exciting thing is going to Walmart?
I said the excitement that we have, I'm over it. I don't want that much excitement.
To say going to Walmart.
I got a ticket and I'm like, mother of Christ.
Speaking of which, you need to pay that.
Yeah.
Dun dun dun.
Dun dun dun. So yeah, no.
So if you don't pay this ticket and you get sent to court and you huff butane and you ride a motorbike there naked and you get fingered, guess what? You're a fucking mess.
Yeah, that's not happening.
Give yourself a day.
Oh my God.
Consider that a staycay. Just have yourself a day where you get to go off the rails, get to get a little nutty, get to get a little weird.
Well, you know what? If you really feel like that something needs to be done, you can have it. I'll let you have that day. You can get fingered.
Nicole, I got digitally manipulated on my way to court naked on a motorcycle.
Exactly.
To
you can have that day.
Ticket.
You just have to do it online. I got a parking ticket. See, here's the story. So,
well, real quick, we're done with that story. We're leaving that in the past.
Yeah, that one's over.
Okay.
I talked a lot about it.
You did, and I'm just going to keep bringing it back up. So please continue about your parking ticket.
No, I just ignore it. So I got a parking ticket. Well,
it wasn't a parking ticket. The reason you got the ticket is because your registration on your car expired. There was a bit of a mix-up at the DMV. You did get a new one, and it wasn't put in your car in time, so you got a ticket for having an expired registration.
When I was parked. And the real registration, the non-expired one, was in my car.
It was in your car as you got the ticket, which is $40. Yes, that sucks. Well, it's a lesson.
So sucks.
It's a lesson. When we get things in the mail, we should take care of them sooner. We, as in a family, as in you and I. Because I can't expect you to go out there and scrape the sticker off your car and put a new one on. I really can't, because it took me how long to get a friggin' knife to do it? Because I didn't want to scratch your windshield. I know. Yeah, so it's not your fault. It ain't my fault. It's no one's fault. It's no big deal. It's $40. Take care of it. Bing, bing, boom.
So annoyed though. I was like, the goddamn thing is in my car.
Okay, all right.
So,
well, you know what?
That fun and exciting.
Listen, okay, much like our lady here in over in the UK, you live, you learn. Yeah. You ride the bike, digitally manipulated, huff and paint. Punching blind people and prostitution.
Like that's what do you just
I'm saying that if you were to party with her, she's probably really fun.
I don't.
Not like fun like you want to be like, hey, I want to come to her kid's birthday party or to a barbecue, but fun like you're in a dive bar somewhere and this bitch is going off.
What, with her gallons of paint around her neck, like milk lady, like the ladies that carry the milk?
Gallons of paint.
Oh, isn't the butane?
Yeah, you're huffing a little butane torch. Yeah. You've never huffed butane?
No.
Look in your eyes. You're like, Mark, you have?
I'm assuming you haven't. I'm assuming you're doing shock value
butane.
For me.
Yeah.
No, I have not.
Okay, well, good. Good.
Yeah. I'm glad you learned something new about me.
That you haven't huffed butane?
I don't huff butane.
Well, good.
Yeah.
Have you ever ridden anything naked?
No.
Me neither. We're going to leave the digital manipulation question alone.
Oh, shit.
I like the fact that you got to get clinical and digital manipulation.
But it would be stimulation.
Digital stimulation. I thought it was digital manipulation.
Manipulation is when you move it around. Manipulation is like when you move it. Stimulate is when you excite it.
Give it the move it. Okay. All right. So that was my story, and thank you. And you made it through. You got. I can see you fading, but 2018 is the year where I don't let Nick off the hook.
Really?
I'm gonna bring shit up, and you're just gonna fucking deal with it, and you're gonna roll with it, or you're gonna take your headphones off and walking away. There you go. And I'll just continue the podcast as you walk away.
You'll just talk.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. You're awesome.
Okay, so what do you got going on? How do you want to close this out? Because we're about at the 35-minute mark.
Are we really?
Yeah. That's what happens when you start doing podcasts. The next thing you know, broads are naked on motorcycles, butane, fingering. We need to bring that term back, fingering.
Oh, my God. Stop talking like that. My headphone broke, so I cannot hear a single thing you're saying
You
right
can
now.
hear me because we're in the same room. We're literally three fucking feet apart.
Before because I had the headphones still on my ear. So I'm going to
You had the headphones on your ear and the cord out, and you just were continuing to talk. So I saw you like fucking, okay, whatever, cool.
So I pretended like I can't hear you?
Yeah.
Because that's what I don't like what you have to say.
What are you saying, Mark? I can't hear you.
I can't hear you. My headphones are on.
So, Nick, what do you got? How do you want to close this out? What's happening?
For me?
Yeah, what do you got going on? I mean, do you got anything you want to talk about with our listeners? You got anything you want to bring up? You got any stories? You got any good Facebook? You've been crying on Facebook recently? You got any Twitters? What are you doing? You keep coming up in my Instagram feed, and I'm like, this girl hates the gram. Why is she on here?
I'm not on there, though.
You are.
What am I doing on
Instagram
there?
account.
I'm not on
You come up
it.
in the feed like people you should follow, and I'm like, no, I'm not going to follow
I was going
her.
to say, because I don't ever post anything on it. So you don't follow me?
No, because you don't post anything. What the hell would I follow you for?
I love that you don't follow me.
What would I follow you for?
What if
you
I
don't-
wanted to? Start posting stuff.
You wouldn't.
I wouldn't.
And if you did, you would tell me because you would ask me how to do it. And then I would teach you how to do it. And then I would be like, oh, I'll go follow Nicole. And then I would go follow you. But it's not how this shit happens.
What if I have a secret account?
Oh, on what?
I don't know.
Like you have like you're actually a social media expert and you're just not telling me about it?
Yes.
Really?
I could be. I could have like alias, like Jennifer Gardner. And I am really her.
You have an entire secret life that on social media that I don't know about?
Yes, and like I'm really, really good at it. Like I'm the social media queen.
You're like a hashtag queen?
Yeah, like hashtag Nick.
That might be the name of this episode, hashtag queen.
What if I was though?
If you were, do you know what a hashtag is?
Yeah, it's the number sign.
Or a hashtag.
Yeah, but that's
okay.
The number sign. Mm-hmm. Right?
A hashtag, yep.
Yes, but that's what it is. When you said you know what a hashtag is, and I said yes, it's a number sign.
Do you know how they function? Do you know what purpose they serve?
Because once you click on it, it will show you everything that is involved in that hashtag.
Okay, maybe.
Maybe? What would the other option be?
Yes, you are correct. It's used for sorting order. Congratulations. Good job.
Yes.
You've passed Mark's social media management course.
Apparently that was heated.
I'm just checking you. So do you think maybe 2018 is the year that Nicole takes over social media?
I think so.
You could get an Instagram account and like start like learning how to twerk, and you could like you could like document how to do it. Yeah, and then you would like people would like follow you and it would be crazy. There's literally accounts out there of girls that just twerk on Instagram and they have millions of followers. I'm not one of them, but I'm just saying. There are millions of accounts. They're literally girls with millions of followers and they're just twerking.
Really?
Yeah. I'm not saying that you should do that because, we got kids and we're, respectable people, but...
Yeah, and I'm not a very good dancer.
You're not bad. A bad dancer.
I'm not very good. I'm not twerkable.
I think you're totally twerkable.
You think I'm twerkable?
Totally.
I don't think I'm twerkable. Is twerkable a word?
It is now twerkable. We might have a second episode title and it might be twerkable.
Twerkable. I don't think I'm twerkable.
I think 2018 is your year to hit the ground running on social media and to really put your mind to it and do it.
Because
you might get on Twitter and be like, holy fuck, this is awesome because I like Twitter. Twitter's fun.
So do you tweet a lot?
Yeah. Well, not a lot, but I tweet enough. Here's the problem with Twitter, okay? I have my personal account, which is at Mark Stores. I have Awful Waffles, which is at Awful Waffles Pod. I have EMB, which is at EMB. Cryptopia.us, And now I have crypto now. I've got 5 different Twitter accounts that I have to maintain.
See, I would hate that.
Well,
I would hate
there's not much to maintain. I mean, for us, our Twitter account was just us putting out our episodes. My own personal account.
How often do you tweet? Daily, weekly?
Not enough on my own personal. I should probably do my own personal account a little bit more. But something might come to my head, and I might just like tweet it out real quick.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not particularly good at Twitter, but
you don't have to be. Apparently, people don't have to be.
Well, I think 2018 is going to be the year that you hit the social medias.
Really?
Yeah. You're not just on Pinterest sharing shit. You're going to be on Twitter getting some deep ass conversations.
I probably won't, because I'll be like, fuck you, motherfucker, I gotta go. I gotta go look at some recipes.
On hashtag Pinterest.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, some stories to cry about. Shit happened to real people.
Because the people on the internet aren't real?
Yeah, no. I think they're all
okay.
fake.
I don't want to break this to you, okay? But beside popular opinion aside, not everybody on Twitter is a Russian bot. Maybe 65% of them are, but not everybody else. Like, everybody else is real. There's plenty of real people on there.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it's all fake news.
Is this a part of the show where you had enough to drink that you're like, let me fucking tell you about Donald Trump,
I just had
piece of shit?
No, I had one beer. It was quite delicious.
Okay.
So,
cool.
no. All right. Well, anyways, on that note,
that's going to do it for this week's episode of the Awful Waffles podcast with Mark
and Nicole.
Wow, deep.
That was my radio voice.
That was. Holy shit! All right, so check it out. What's the next part that I normally say? Hey, leave us some reviews on iTunes. I recently made a mistake with our RSS feed. Yeah,
Tell anybody what an RSS feed is, because I'm taking the internet. Who knows what that is?
Don't just listen.
I don't know.
I made a mistake on our feed. I'm going to make some corrections. I'd like to get some reviews on iTunes, if you could, please. 5 stars, positive reviews would be awesome. And if you do give a 5-star review,
I'll tweet Nick Rocks.
Nicole will tweet from her account at Nicole Stores Nick Rock. We'll give you a shout out on the show, and we will read it, and Nicole will react. So make sure you use the word finger in the finger. With a simple touch of the finger, I was able to play the podcast. We're available on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, iTunes, as previously mentioned, Stitcher Radio. Spotify is the new one, so if you're on Spotify, be sure to listen to us over there. And I think that's it. What do you got, Nicole?
Does anyone ever use this headphone set besides
Why
me?
are you smelling the headphone?
That's what I'm asking.
Why does it stink?
A little bit.
Like what? Like head shit?
Like sweat. Like funk.
Does
someone else use this?
Are
you cheating on me with headphones?
Yes, I'm cheating on you with headphones. Yes.
I was just wondering, do I need to clean these?
No.
Does someone else use it?
Plenty of people have used those.
But like on a regular basis?
No, not on a regular basis. But...
Can I get like something to signify Nick's? Like a hot pink tape?
Yeah, I'll go and buy you a $100 pair of hot pink headphones.
No, I didn't say hot.
Those headphones were $10, actually.
I didn't say I wanted new headphones. I just said I just wanted to make them hot
pink.
Okay,
hot pink. Okay.
I want to customize these, much like my child who likes to customize everything.
Okay, yeah.
I'd like to customize these headphones.
Okay, cool.
Hot pink, and then maybe I'll... All right. Anyways, well, everybody have a good night. Goodbye.
Thank you for joining us, and we'll be talking to you soon.
Awful Waffles.